Welcome to Kindling Conversations, the podcast where warmth meets wit, and four friends gather around the crackling fire of camaraderie to share stories, laughs, and insights. So grab a cup of your favorite beverage, settle into your favorite spot, and let the glow of Kindling Conversations accompany you.
Hi, welcome back to Kindling Conversations. My name is Kyle, and I'm joined by my three co-hosts.
I am a co-host, Ben.
Why do you steal my shtick? First you tried to steal Adios, then you just steal my opening shtick.
That was the one you used?
Mm-hmm.
I'm Caleb.
Sorry, I'm just pouring my favorite beverage right now.
I'm Ashley.
And welcome to Kindling Conversations,
Yeah.
where we have deep, thoughtful conversations about random things. I can stop it off.
Yeah, just finish it.
Hold on, just finish it in here. There you
We're getting apple cider from
Sorry
the
for
apple
all of the
slut.
headphone users.
So today,
go. Some warm apple cider.
we are continuing our reign of continuous episodes.
Woo, we're 2 in a row, guys.
Yeah.
Woo! Back on the horse.
We have a little bit of a debate today. Nothing political. It's just a
Kind of is political.
I think it says a lot about who you vote for.
Okay, that's a good point, yeah.
Yeah.
Shout outs. I don't think we gave any last week.
We did not.
No. But I think
They're the same if you're
we need to give
on
a special shout out to this episode, because this episode kind of came from this person. He didn't tell us to do it this one, but the idea.
Yeah, shout out to Dunkin' Donuts.
No. The other person.
Dunkin' Donuts owner,
No.
Wait, is this something from Dunkin' Donuts?
Chester
Yeah,
Cheetah.
it is.
Since when?
Since it was like made,
so
I think. I don't know.
Let's get the topic, then we can go in the history of it.
I got you. Go ahead.
Yeah, so we're gonna be discussing or debating the frozen hot.
Do you want me to say it?
Yes.
Yeah, you're
The frozen hot chocolate debate. Is frozen hot chocolate an actual thing or not?
No.
I say yes.
No.
Ashley? What's your opinion on
So
frozen hot chocolate?
frozen hot chocolate was invented in the early 1970s by a man named Steve Harrell.
Fuck you,
And
Steve.
he was an owner of an ice cream shop in Massachusetts.
Massachusetts.
I knew where that was going.
Massachusetts.
There you go.
And he was
Massachusetts.
looking for a way to make ice cream more chocolatey.
Put chocolate syrup on it.
Sorry, headphone users.
I'm just gonna have to throw a headphone warning on
So,
this one for the
thing.
whole
If
thing.
you're thinking of, your
disclaimer before
frozen
the
hot
episode starts.
chocolates, it is very similar to the Starbucks version of a Frappuccino.
So when did the frozen hot chocolate end? Because it became a thing at Dunkin'. That's where it became most popular, and they stopped calling it because of people like Kyle. There's a whole Reddit
They
thing out
changed the
there
name
about it.
to a frozen chocolate now, which I agree with.
No.
So Dunkin' Donuts
Yes.
took it on in May 31st, 2011. Every day, they continue to prove that cool is better than hot, and it introduced the frozen hot chocolate.
No. So, my reasoning behind this, right?
Wait, Ashley, can you look up the ingredients? Look up the ingredients of a frozen chocolate and a frozen hot chocolate.
Also, you haven't given us your opinion yet. Frozen hot chocolate.
I'll look it up. Don't worry.
So
So we'll stick with the Dunkin' Donut version since that's who came out with it. So Dunkin' Donuts frozen hot chocolate contains chocolate milk. Hold on. I'll get it. I had to click into the link.
So while they're looking that up, I will say when I was managing over at Lucy's, I did create a drink that was called the frozen hot chocolate, and it was Di Serono, a hot chocolate powder, the packet, ice cream, and milk. I do regret calling it the frozen hot chocolate.
Was it heated, or was it
No.
like room temp? Was it just like a mixed drink?
It was all like
Okay, you ready?
milk, ice cream, a hot chocolate packet, and Di Serrano.
So it's got a lot of stuff in it, but it's got water, milk, liquid cane sugar, normal white sugar, water, preservatives, butter, pecan flavoring swirl syrup, sweetened condensed non-fat milk.
So just like a
brown
regular hot
sugar.
chocolate.
Yes. But it's got like more in it than a normal hot chocolate.
So here's my
So,
conundrum.
okay. I got this. So a hot chocolate is made with more.
You're getting
Yeah.
interrupted again.
It's not the same topic though. You can say yourself in a second. So a hot chocolate is typically made with melted chocolate, resulting in more richer, thicker. Wow.
He just got cut up.
Go ahead.
It's made with more. It's melted chocolate, which is made with more, resulting in more richer, thicker, and more intense chocolatey flavor. So if you can make that in a frozen drink, it is a frozen hot chocolate, because a normal chocolate drink will not be as intense because it's made with melted chocolate.
So hot chocolate. Here's my reasoning. So a hot chocolate, in and of itself, is hot, right?
Mm-hmm.
Some people would consider it to be the ingredients that makes the hot chocolate, but I consider it to be the hot factor. But once you make it cold, it is no longer a hot chocolate.
So if it's room temperature, is it still a hot chocolate?
It is a cold chocolate.
Can I ask a question?
It is
So
not
you
a
then-
hot
if it's
chocolate.
give me 1 second. If it's room temperature,
If it's room temperature, it would still be considered a hot
no,
chocolate.
because room temperature things
Kids-
are not considered hot.
What's it going to be, a lukewarm chocolate?
Maybe by your theory, yes. By your theory, yes.
But it has not been cooled or chilled.
Hold on.
It was
But
still
it
a
has
hot
been.
chocolate
I have a
that is
question.
cooled
Natural
down
air.
to
By the
room
natural
temp.
Listen to
air.
Caleb.
I have a question for you.
Yep. Yep.
And you, since you two are the weird ones.
No, we're normal.
So what would you do if I said, sipping on me a frozen hot coffee?
That's not.
This is apple cider,
Exactly.
but I'm
But the
saying
thing-
what?
Because
what-
iced coffee is a
listen,
fucking thing.
Listen.
So what do you want it
But
to be
that's
called?
part of the
Iced
name.
chocolate?
There's no.
It's a frozen chocolate
No,
or iced
no.
chocolate.
So you don't, when you say call about coffee, you don't say hot coffee. You say it's coffee.
Oh
I'm
no,
getting coffee.
no! You say hot coffee or iced coffee because it's two separate things.
No, you say coffee and iced coffee. That's part
No.
of the name. You don't put hot in front of coffee. Hot chocolate.
if I go to
the
Dunkin'-
name.
You do put hot in front of coffee. Go to fucking Dunkin'. Go to fucking Starbucks. It says hot coffee. It doesn't just say
if-
coffee or iced coffee.
If I go to Dunkin' and I say, "Can I get a coffee?" They will ask me, "Is that a hot,
hot
or iced?"
Huh. Yeah, but hot chocolate's different.
No, it's
No, it's
not.
not.
It is.
No, it's
A
not.
hot chocolate in and of itself is a hot chocolate
So
because
say
it's heated.
So let's say
So you're saying it's all the ingredients, right? It's the
yes,
ingredients.
Yes.
So what happens if I take a chocolate bar, a Hershey's chocolate bar right now, which I have? I can go and I have some milk and I heat up this Hershey's chocolate bar and some milk and I put them together. Would you classify that as a hot chocolate? Because I would.
Yes, but that's part of the ingredients though, because it's melted
Okay, but now
chocolate.
what happens if I freeze it? It's frozen chocolate.
Yes, but it,
we got him.
no. Listen.
That's all for today's episode, folks. We will see you on the next one.
No.
Make sure you follow us.
Oh my god.
So, hot chocolate.
Oh, we gotta
Um,
get her still.
What classifies it as a hot chocolate?
So the earliest version of hot chocolate is believed to
The
have
melted
been
chocolate
made around 500 BC, in now Mexico. They would ground cocoa seeds into paste and mix it with water, cornmeal, and chili peppers to make it cold or a frothy drink. The drink was spicy and bitter and was often flavored with vanilla, and that's what made it cold.
So the original hot chocolate wasn't hot. It was flavorful hot, but not temperature hot.
It was
Right.
just chocolate.
It was chocolate,
It was
but it
hot
had
chocolate.
chili peppers in it, which made it hot. They would add vanilla if you
Okay,
wanted
but we're
it
not
cold.
talking about a
But that's
chocolate. We're talking
Yeah,
about.
that's the
You're
thing.
right.
We're talking about
Yeah,
the drink.
The
drink
Mexicans
that-
considered the hot part with the chili paste.
Yes.
Yes, that was the hot part.
We're talking about the drink.
But
the
I'm
hot
showing
chocolate,
you-
the drink.
I'm showing you how the words to each person could be different.
Right. And
Well, guess
I
what?
get that.
We live in America,
Right.
where
and
hot
this-
chocolate to us is
No.
not spicy hot.
No.
But
It
the
could be.
temperature-
We live in
hot.
America
If
where
it-
we can think whatever we want to think. If we want to think hot chocolate can be frozen,
Okay.
hot chocolate can be frozen. If it can't, it can't. Who
Just-
knows? Who cares?
So that's why. So this
Just
is
to play devil's
Clearly we
advocate.
do.
your
You do.
controversy with this is why Dunkin' changed the name from a frozen hot chocolate to a frozen chocolate.
It's frozen chocolate.
It's chocolate.
Okay.
Because they are a business and they are trying to please their customers. If they have
To-
customers complaining, they're going to
And then
change
if
it
you
to
go,
please their
then
customers.
you go to Starbucks.
listen. Okay.
You go to Starbucks and you say, "I want a chocolate frappuccino." You don't say, "I want a
Okay.
cold hot chocolate."
Okay, so hear me out, right? What if they have all the ingredients of a hot chocolate, but they never make it warm? It's just chilled
So-
right away.
It's
Let me-
still hot chocolate.
listen.
because it's
That's not-
the ingredient.
Listen.
Yes,
Let
'cause
me
it's
ask you
hot
this:
chocolate is
Listen,
melted
okay.
at the
chocolate.
nursing
To
home,
play devil's advocate, I would consider it a cold or a frozen hot chocolate if the drink was frozen, literally in the freezer, but with something spicy in it. I would consider that a frozen hot chocolate, but if it never reaches the temperature of hot
temperature.
and it is just
But
frozen,
a hot chocolate is melted chocolate. So they take melted chocolate, mix it in with like ice and other ingredients to make a hot chocolate. So the chocolate was melted, but now it's mixed in with the other ingredients.
so it's frozen chocolate.
frozen hot chocolate
Frozen
So
chocolate.
listen,
because it was
at
melted.
the nursing home, we wouldn't do like hot chocolate packets. We literally would take chocolate milk from the fridge, pour it into a coffee cup, put it in the microwave, and that was hot chocolate. So how you were saying that it was just chocolate milk. Chocolate milk is cold, but now I made it hot chocolate.
It's warm chocolate milk.
No, okay.
No,
but
because it's
there's no
hot.
difference.
Like
Okay,
it's
so you
steaming,
make, so you
and
make
our
a-
patient
you
sat
take a
there
chocolate milk
and
pack.
blew on it because it was hot.
So,
So-
you take a chocolate milk packaging.
What if it wasn't chocolate milk that you heated up? What if it was just regular white 2% milk?
Then it's just warm milk.
No, then it would
So
just
it's
be-
warm chocolate milk.
It would be hot milk.
Okay,
People,
what happens if you
people
freeze
use
milk?
hot milk.
It becomes ice cream. It's
No.
different.
Yeah.
If
No,
you just
because
take milk
ice
and put it in the
cream,
freezer,
You
no.
have to have other ingredients.
Yes.
It's
You
just
do
not
have
milk.
to.
Yes.
It's not milk. It's cream, but still.
Okay, then you
Okay,
get
then
a.
it's
then you
not
get a-
white milk.
You get a white milk popsicle if you put it straight in the freezer.
Okay. Breast
It's
milk.
still different.
Let's say you heat up breast milk. What is it then?
Breast milk.
And if you freeze breast milk, what is it then?
Breast milk.
Wow. Ain't that weird how the milk stays milk?
Yes.
It's not hot or cold. Ain't that fucking wild?
But then how are you? Because
It's
breast
different.
milk can be
No,
eaten.
because it's milk. It's straight from the
listen,
teat.
It can be eaten. It can be drank. There's a lot of different variations of breast milk that you can use.
Right.
Like to differentiate it, saying oh it's hot breast milk, that you don't need to. There's no point in it. The reason why you're putting a adjective in front of the subject is to identify what it is. You don't have to do that.
I don't like the double entendre that frozen hot chocolate.
yeah. Because
brings.
it contradicts itself.
But you hear
Is it
frozen
frozen?
first, and you know that it's going to be associated with the taste of the hot chocolate
Right.
that
You
you,
know what?
get.
Right.
I could even give you this.
Because hot chocolate tastes different than normal chocolate. Like,
Correct.
there's different tastes.
I
could
can
even,
listen. I can
Because
get
it's
down.
warm.
I can get down with
No.
some hot chocolate, but I will not drink chocolate milk.
I would give you this.
I will not drink.
If you took ice cream and you poured some steaming hot chocolate into it
Like hot
and
fudge.
mixed it in, then we might be onto something, calling something frozen hot chocolate.
What's the difference? Because you know damn well because he fucking
Because
does
it's
it.
just
No,
chilled.
because he fucking does it is when he gets that chocolate syrup on top, that motherfucker is mixing it all in. So it is a frozen.
No, it's
It is-
not. It's chocolate ice cream.
Oh my God. But okay, so how do you think they make the the frozen hot chocolate. They take it, make hot chocolate, then put it in their slushy machine
I
to
doubt-
freeze it.
I doubt they're making.
So it's
hot
no
chocolate.
more a hot. It's no longer hot chocolate.
Yes, it is. It's
It is a frozen
It's hot chocolate that's frozen.
Its original state was hot chocolate.
Yes.
Now you're adding something
Now you're
into
taking
it.
away the
Listen,
hot.
Now you're adding another ingredient into it. So now you have to identify both
You're
ingredients.
just making it cold.
Just like you're saying, breast milk. It's coming from the breast and it's a form of milk.
Cold isn't an ingredient.
You're right. It's not a green, but you're still a factor
But it's
into
an
it.
identifier.
Yes.
Right.
It's
that's-
something that
So
tastes like
it
hot
no
chocolate.
longer identifies
No,
as
no, no.
hot.
That's why some
Right.
people say like, "Oh, I want cold orange juice," because nobody wants no fucking.
Because if
warm-
someone asked for hot orange juice,
I
they would
ask
no
you
longer
what's
be on this
wrong.
planet.
oh my God.
Yeah.
You got a point there.
Or
but-
like water. People say, "I want iced water." Why do you have to do that? Water is water in that state.
if
I
it's
never
hot-
asked
if-
for
if
water.
you
It's
ask-
not
How-
water, it's water.
When
if
you
I
ask-
say, "Oh, I want a chocolate drink," and somebody's like, "Well, yeah, do you want it hot or cold?" What's the difference? Now you're identifying
I've never
what
been
you
asked that.
want.
because, like I said, if you take chocolate and freeze it, or if you take hot chocolate and freeze it, you're gonna get two different tastes. They taste different.
Yes, well, because one's a frozen chocolate, the other
No,
one's
no, no.
a hot
I'm
chocolate.
saying I'm saying if you take chocolate and freeze it, you're gonna get different tastes.
It's no longer hot if it's frozen.
Yeah, but it's not just
Mhm.
chocolate.
It's frozen chocolate.
You no,
Mm-mm.
you associate that hot chocolate flavor.
I
in a frozen
associate hot
drink.
chocolate with the
If-
temperature.
No,
Listen,
because no,
if
no,
I
there-
hear somebody say, "Can I have some frozen chocolate?" I'm gonna think about like,
I'll give him a fucking
Candy.
candy bar out of the
Yeah,
freezer.
Right.
yes,
Exactly.
that's why you
This
have
is
to
a
identify.
liquid. This is a
I
liquid.
want a frozen hot chocolate.
But it's not hot.
Here's the thing, though, too. There's a wide variety of different hot chocolates out there, too.
Yeah.
You can agree with that because Grandma
Right.
makes hot chocolate different than
Right.
probably me
But
because
it's-
I grabbed the packet.
And the spicy chocolate that comes out my ass is spicy chocolate.
But
God.
so the flavor is not always going to be the same.
No, it's
and-
not the
and-
exact same, but it is still around the same flavor.
No,
Except
because
when
the
it's cold.
flavors can vary so greatly.
Right.
But temperature can affect the flavor too.
Is what I'm
And,
getting.
and chocolate alone has
Okay,
many different
but you say,
flavors
but
itself
you say
too.
hot chocolate. Everybody has that flavor in mind that they imagine. Right. It's different than
And
a.
the temperature.
It's different than a melted candy bar. There's different taste. Hot chocolate is a name of a certain taste.
With the temperature, yes.
No, without the temperature. It's the name of the taste that you associate with
No.
hot chocolate.
No.
No.
Yes. Yes.
'Cause
No.
I associate the temperature with it too.
Yeah.
If I
If
hear
you-
frozen hot chocolate, the hot
no,
part
no,
gets eliminated.
No,
If
because
you just mix in the cocoa powder
I
and milk without heating it up, I would just call it like a chocolate drink. Because it's not hot.
But and hot chocolate is more than just cocoa powder. There's other ingredients in there. There's marshmallows. There's this. There's that.
yeah,
if
and
you-
this is the
right.
flavor you're associating with it in your brain, right? In my brain, I think of my grandmother's hot chocolate. I don't think marshmallows and shit.
And my
had all of
grandmother
that
never
if we
froze it.
want. We did a hot chocolate bar practically. But
So wouldn't it be
The-
just
okay, wait.
warm chocolate?
Okay, wait. Hear me out.
no,
Hear me out.
it's hot chocolate.
A popsicle is normally frozen, right?
Yep.
If you let it melt, is it still a popsicle?
It's a
Yes.
melted popsicle.
It's melted. Exactly.
But the word popsicle, which you associate
No.
with frozen things, is still in there.
No, because even those popsicles that are not in the freezer at Walmart, they're in that.
I call
Tubs.
those freezies.
Okay, great.
Because they're
You're
meant to be frozen.
identifying.
They're not
it's
frozen,
a
though.
freezy,
They're meant to
even
be
though it's
frozen.
not frozen.
A hot chocolate.
But it's
meant
still
to
call
be
it a
frozen.
freezy.
I don't
It's
eat
a
those.
freezer.
I don't eat those if they're not frozen. I don't just take the
Exactly.
drink and go,
Okay,
A
you
hot
don't.
chocolate is meant to be hot, not
No.
cold.
yes,
Not necessarily.
yes.
Yes.
I'm sticking with it. Hot chocolate is a taste that you
Listen,
associate something
because-
with.
No, because a hot chocolate is something I want to sit with on my porch when it's wintertime and snowing. A frozen hot chocolate? I don't want to be doing none of that.
so then what are you going to drink in the summertime for all the California people?
A
That
That
fucking
is
beer.
always hot all
a
the time.
chocolate milkshake.
Ew.
That's all a fucking frozen hot chocolate is.
Like I said, I would never drink frozen chocolate because I don't like a lot of chocolate flavor. A frozen hot chocolate doesn't necessarily have a lot of flavor because it usually has something else in there mixed with like milk or something else that dies that chocolate flavor down.
How do you think hot chocolate's made?
Yeah, but there's milk in there along with the chocolate, so it brings the chocolate taste down, so it makes it more of a creamier taste.
How do you think a milkshake is made?
Right, and then there's milk in there to bring the chocolate flavor down as much because you're also
What do you
more
think
milk.
hot chocolate's made from?
Yes,
Okay.
chocolate and milk, but the milk, like I said, dies the chocolate taste
Okay,
down
listen.
some.
Take heavy.
It dilutes it.
Take cream, right?
Oh, hold on. You just said the same thing about both things.
Listen.
That the milk dilutes the chocolate.
Right. So in a
So then a chocolate milkshake is just a fucking frozen hot chocolate by that logic.
no.
Yes. Because if the milk just dilutes the chocolate flavor.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, listen.
Okay.
What are you talking?
You take cream and
Yep.
you freeze it.
Yep.
What is it called?
Frozen cream.
No.
No.
Ice cream.
No, you.
That's
no.
all ice
To make
cream
ice
is.
That's
cream-
all ice
No,
cream
no.
is.
Yes.
The additional flavorings are what makes it flavorful.
Yes.
You don't
So
get
let's
moose
say-
tracks.
Let's say the ice cream melts. What is it?
Ice cream.
It's melted,
Melted
ice
ice
cream. It's melted ice cream.
No,
It's no longer iced.
Yeah, but okay, why is it called ice? Then why
No,
the
it's
ice is
called
Because it's
cream.
frozen!
It's called cream.
Because it's cold!
But it's
No,
melted.
but if it
It's
melts,
melted.
it's just cream.
What you just said proves us right.
No!
Yes, because you have the ice part in there.
Yes.
Yes, because it's supposed to
But
be
you're
ice
saying,
cream.
but you're saying melted ice cream.
It's just
It's
Yes.
no
cream.
longer ice.
It's the same thing as frozen hot chocolate.
Did I say melted ice
Yes,
cream?
you did.
Oh, did I really?
Yes.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
I
So
meant-
the
no.
shit is the
Right.
same,
I meant-
just in
No.
your mind.
It's melted,
Right.
it's melted cream.
No,
No, you
because
cannot go back.
without Caleb saying it, your
I
ass
don't
would
say it.
I don't even say it's melted cream. If you take
It's just
cream
cream.
and you freeze it, it's ice cream.
No.
If you melt the ice cream and it becomes just
I think this argument. I think we
cream.
won. Actually, Kyle just proved us right. Pretty
Okay,
much.
listen. Okay, listen.
So why is it called a
take an egg.
hot tub?
Listen, you take an egg, right?
Yep.
Oh my god.
Crack it into a pan, and you scramble it and you cook it.
Okay.
What is that called?
A fried egg.
Oh, you scramble it? It's a
scrambled
scrambled
egg.
egg. Because
Okay.
you're
Scrambled.
identifying what
Oh,
it is.
Correct. So let's say you unscramble it
You
And
can't
you-
fucking do that.
and you revert it back to what it was prior to the scrambled egg.
This
What
is no relevance.
What
'cause
is it?
You can't
What is,
unscramble
what is it? What is it?
an
An
egg.
unscrambled egg.
It's just a regular fucking egg, my
unscrambled egg.
man. It's a regular fucking egg.
If
at
you're
that
taking an
point.
egg and unscramble it, it's an unscrambled egg.
Exactly. You can over scramble an egg and you can under scramble an egg.
Under scrambled is called over easy.
No.
No.
What the fuck is
It's
under
called
scrambled?
raw
Under
egg.
scramble
Is runny.
Yeah, it's running.
Runny.
Exactly. You're identifying what it is.
Yeah, so hot chocolate's hot chocolate. You can't freeze a hot chocolate or it's no longer hot.
So it's a frozen hot chocolate.
It's a frozen chocolate.
You were going to say something about a hot tub. So let me just ask this to you, okay?
Okay.
So if you take a hot tub, right,
Mhm.
and you turn it on,
Mm-hmm.
that's called a
hot tub.
okay. Now if you turn it off and the water just goes to room temperature, what would you call that?
A hot tub.
I'd call it a pool.
Pool.
Oh,
Oh my
Jesus
God.
It's
Christ.
a
Yes.
fucking pool.
Okay, now if I throw
But
ice
before-
if I throw ice into it, what do you call that?
It's
Ice
a hot
bath.
tub with ice
That's
in
an
it.
ice bath.
Ice bath.
That is an ice bath.
No, but if you take
And then
that,
if I turn the heaters back on and it gets hot again, what is that?
It's not
a
a
hot tub.
it's not a hot ice pool. Okay?
Nobody said anything about a pool.
I did.
Hot
But
tub.
listen, Ben and I would not turn the hot tub on in the summer, and we
Right.
would still say, "Mom, can we go in the hot tub?" Because we're identifying what it is. If we were like, "Mom, can we go in the pool?" and we didn't have our pool yet, she'd be like, "I don't know what fucking pool you're talking about."
right.
Or if we said, "Can we go in the room temperature tub?" she'd go and look at us like we're dumbasses. Like,
Because it's a hot tub.
yes.
Just because you change the temperature of something does not make it different.
If I throw ice in it, though, it becomes an ice bath.
Right, but
it
even-
does not become an
we
ice
had-
hot tub.
No, it just
But-
becomes a hot tub.
A hot tub with ice in it.
No, it doesn't.
The ice melts.
It becomes an ice bath.
No.
Okay.
Well, this is the
Well, hang
conversations, guys. It's
Hang
nice
on, wait.
knowing you.
This candle,
Yep,
right? Let's say all the wax melts and it's liquid. What is that?
It's a wax.
Wax.
Okay. Let's say the wax hardens.
It's wax.
It's a
Hard
candle
wax.
again.
A candle is always a
Kyle,
candle.
Kyle,
But the wax is still in there.
Kyle,
And the
Kyle,
candle.
look at me. Look at
No,
me.
no, do not try and
Look-
save his
no,
ass.
no. Wait,
Because we made
Kyle.
candles out of
Kyle.
wet wax and it
Kyle.
hardened to make
Kyle.
a candle.
But it's
Kyle,
a candle even
hold
in
on.
its wet form.
Hold on.
You said it was wax.
hold on.
Oh
Kyle,
my God.
Kyle, look at me in the eyes real quick. Okay, that was a very dumb argument.
You're
A very dumb
Your
argument.
face is a dumb argument.
Because a candle is a candle with hard wax, with wet wax. It's still on fire, diffusing smells. It does not matter if it's
Yes.
wet or hard. It's still doing the same exact job.
Did you ever go to
Right.
Mactown for a field trip?
The bar.
No, the settlement. Mactown it was called.
Where?
I think it was in
Small town-
Rockton or something.
Small town, Wisconsin?
Rockton
I
or
don't
Roscoe.
remember that.
There was a thing where they had us make a candle. So we took a
Yes,
wick.
but a candle.
We took a wick, we put it in wax, put it in cold water, and it hardened the wax.
Right.
And we kept doing it to make the candle thicker.
So a candle is the ingredients put together. Because separate, it's a wick and a wax. You put them together to make a candle. So if it's no matter what form
Hey,
it's
Kyle.
in, it's still a candle. A candle's a candle. Because of the
Whose side are
ingredients
you
in
on,
the
Caleb?
I'm on yours with the frozen hot chocolate.
It's the same thing with
No.
a candle.
No.
Again, because of the ingredients put
What is it,
together.
a frozen candle? Is it frozen wax? Because it's hard? Yeah, I think not.
Kyle.
Okay, it's a fucking
You
candle.
can put a candle in the freezer.
Correct, and it's still a fucking candle. It ain't frozen!
Exactly. No matter what form it is.
You
it's a
can't
candle.
put a hot chocolate in the freezer and call it a hot chocolate.
You can,
It's frozen chocolate!
how can
It's not hot! It's not hot! It is frozen!
How can I put a candle into the freezer and not call it a frozen candle?
Okay, now that
'Cause it ain't
that-
froze!
that
Yes,
I'm-
it is.
No, that I'm gonna disagree
Right.
with you on.
But, no
I'm
matter-
not gonna just because
Kyle,
I put it in the
But listen to what
freezer.
you're saying. No matter.
Doesn't mean I'm gonna call it frozen.
No matter
I'm
what.
out of cider.
I'm out of cider for this house.
No one, Kyle, no matter what form it's in, it's still a candle. So no matter what form a hot chocolate's in, it's still a hot chocolate.
So the melted wax is a candle.
Yes.
Yes.
It's melted wax.
No, it's not. Kyle. Look at me. Listen.
To walk on.
Listen.
I gotta take my sweatshirt off.
Listen. Okay. If you walk into a house and you smell a burning candle, right? You say,
Yes.
"Oh, do you have a candle burning?" You don't say, "Oh, do you
It's a
have
hot
wax? Do you have hot wax?
Exactly!
Do you have hot wax? No! You say, do you have a candle burning?
melted.
You say, do you have a candle burning?
No, it's still a candle. A candle with a
A
wick in it.
candle in and of itself with the hard wax is a candle. It is this in and of itself.
No matter
That is still a
what
candle.
form that is, it's a
If it was
candle.
all wax with just a
Kyle.
wick, it is fucking
It's
wax.
still a candle. If there's a
A
wick in there,
wick,
it's still a
wick,
candle.
a wick in the wax, that makes candle.
Yes.
You
Yes.
take the wick out, then you've got just wax.
Right, but you leave the wick in, it is a candle.
Exactly. Whether it is burning or
If
not.
there is
Whether
melted
it is
wax,
burning or not.
if there is melted wax, there's no longer a candle. It is just fucking wax. It's melted wax.
Yes. But
And
there's-
if you take the wick out and you let it harden, it
It's
is
a
still
candle.
just wax.
It has the ingredients of a fucking candle.
Can we all take
Except
a-
for
hey,
minus the wick.
Hey, can we all take a breather and sit back down and relax? Stop
No!
yelling. Stop yelling into the mics.
Because a frozen
Look,
hot
this
chocolate,
entire episode is a headphone warning,
a
okay?
frozen hot chocolate it is not a hot chocolate. It is a frozen chocolate.
Yes, but no matter what form the candle's in, as long as those two ingredients are there, it's a candle. So same as hot chocolate. As long as those ingredients are there, it's a frozen hot chocolate or a hot chocolate. It's still a hot chocolate
Okay.
no matter what form it's in.
And this is where we're going to get back to the original form of debate, in which
Danny!
then I do not agree with you. because there are so many different varying forms of hot chocolate, ways to make hot chocolate. Because honestly, I'm sure some people take
There's different
milk or
ways to
cream.
make candles too.
No, because the candle, you still need the wax and the wick. You can't
Yes,
have
but
a
there's
candle
different-
without the wax
There's
and the wick.
different
There's
that you can
different
use.
flavorings.
But there's beeswax. There's the normal. I don't know what kind of wax that is.
You good over there, Kyle?
Ashley, what type of candle wax is there? I'll look it up
I'm
myself.
peeing. You have soy. You can
You're
have
peeing?
beeswax. You can have
Yeah.
like coconut. What?
You just said you were.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I
I heard that
too.
too.
You were like, I'm. There's beeswax. There's.
I have to pee.
Oh.
I gotta pull my nose.
God.
Hang on. I'm still
You're
gonna
taking a
talk.
break?
We're just going to take a quick break. Ben, why don't you tell us a little bit about Martin 3D Designs real quick?
So Martin 3D Designs is a company that's innovating 3D modeling to bring it to your home. I can make any sort of custom ornament you want at an affordable price. Our ornaments start at $6. And we can go from there depending on how complicated you want it. I've made custom cake toppers. I've made custom boxes, that little glow boxes that you put a key light in and they glow. We are trying to make 3D printing to the everyday person so that they can print whatever they want, and I will print it for you. So please order at Martin 3D Designs, www.martin3ddesigns.com.
Thank you, Ben, for letting us know about Martin 3D Designs. And everyone, go ahead and go to www.martin3ddesigns.com.
/ It is a frozen chocolate.
No, it's not part of the link. Do not do
Can we add that to your website? Just do like frozen chocolate.
that. That'd be pretty funny.
You almost said it.
I almost said it. Frozen chocolate,
slash
like
hot chocolate.
slash frozen chocolate, and then you can make like
There you go.
you can make
I'll make two little boxes like this box I'm making. One says frozen hot chocolate, one says hot chocolate. We'll see which one sells more.
yes. I like that. Should we do that?
I'll look into it. We'll see.
Okay.
I'll let you know next podcast.
Yeah.
if it
Next
is.
podcast, it might be
Can I say one thing? This debate's gotten so intense that there's 3 of us standing up now out of the
Yes.
4 of us.
now back to
Because-
your regularly scheduled program.
It's a frozen
Clearly,
hot
me and
chocolate.
Caleb were
It
right.
is frozen chocolate.
No, it's not. Like you said with the candle. Those ingredients are there. It's a candle no matter what. So those ingredients are there. It's a frozen hot chocolate. It's a hot chocolate. It's a warm.
Okay,
The hot
but see,
chocolate,
here's the thing with
it's
the
a hot
candle and
chocolate
the,
no
and
matter
the-
what.
Here's the thing with the candle or the frozen chocolate debate, okay? And that is that a candle is a thing, right? Like with one can't be like with the wick and the wax, one can't be the other with one can't be a candle without the other, right?
Right.
Okay.
Okay, Ben.
Getting back onto the original topic of conversation,
Right.
frozen hot chocolate versus frozen chocolate, right?
Wait. Okay.
They can be
What makes a car a car?
It has an engine, a body, and 4 wheels.
It
And a transmission.
it is only considered a car when it is fully put together, right?
Right.
You take all the pieces off, it's no longer a car.
But again, a hot chocolate has a different taste than just melted chocolate. There is a different taste.
Yes, it's a
there.
frozen chocolate.
Yeah, okay, hold on. Yes, no, I will give you that if I just melt a Hershey's bar,
Mhm.
it's going to have a different texture,
Taste too.
not taste.
Yes.
Not taste.
There is a different taste there.
It's chill. One's chilled, one's not.
Yes, but a hot chocolate, you usually put milk in it or water or something.
And
so
you
then
heat
you've
it
got
up.
chocolate milk.
Right. There's milk added to it.
So you've made chocolate milk.
Yes.
Right.
Without heating it up.
Okay.
Okay,
Without-
go on. You act like you're gonna go on and you don't go on. Okay.
But as you said, there's more ingredients than just chocolate and milk usually. There's usually other ingredients added.
Usually, yeah. But I'm sure hold on.
Oh, he's going to grab a hot chocolate packet now, isn't he?
Chocolate milk.
Chocolate milk.
He had that shit on
Ingredients.
speed dial.
Ingredients in a chocolate milk. Okay.
Mhm.
Whole
Is
milk,
that from Quick Trip?
sugar, cocoa, processed. Oh, I'm sorry. The cocoa is processed with
The first 4 are the main ones.
I can't read what it says. Algae, I think it is. That's weird. But then there's dextrose,
I drink the fuck out of some
cornstarch,
algae.
salt, vanilla. Guess what else? Guess what else is in hot chocolate?
Okay, ready for what's in hot chocolate?
He just read it.
Yeah, I just read it.
Oh.
Because if I heat this up, this becomes hot chocolate.
Cocoa powder, sugar, milk, salt, vanilla extract, chocolate shavings, cornstarch, maple syrup, half and half, water. I didn't hear no half and half. I didn't
That's
hear no maple
one
syrup.
recipe.
I didn't hear
That's
no
one
cornstarch.
recipe, Kyle. If I heat that chocolate milk up,
It's a hot chocolate.
thank you. Now, if I freeze it,
Is it frozen hot chocolate?
no.
It's a frozen chocolate.
No.
Thank you. Because if I heat that milk up, it becomes hot chocolate. If I freeze that chocolate milk from the same state, it just becomes
Frozen hot chocolate.
no. No.
Because it is no longer hot.
But again, there's different ingredients. I'm still going off with a different taste.
Chocolate milk is
Hot
not
chocolate-
supposed to be hot.
Hot chocolate has a distinct taste, and milk and melted chocolate. Yeah, see, but you warm a chocolate up, you call it melted chocolate, not hot chocolate.
If I take a candy bar and I melt it, yes, it's melted chocolate. Okay?
If it becomes solid again.
If it becomes solid, it's a chocolate bar.
That's different. We're talking about specifically a chocolate bar that was melted and reheated.
What?
Okay,
Ashley,
and now you're
Ashley-
apparently talking about hot chocolate that's being cooled.
Are you
So
not gonna
it is
help me in
not
this debate?
hot.
So
It's 2
not
against 1
hot.
right now. He's gonna sit there and not be part of the
What
podcast.
are you doing?
What do you mean? What am I doing?
What are you doing? You're not.
She's not debating, which means that we win. 2 against
Mhm.
1.
Mm-hmm.
Ashley,
Which means the frozen
letting-
chocolate is
you're
the
letting
winner.
our debate or letting our side fall down. Aaron will be very disappointed in you.
The frozen chocolate is declared the winner in 3.
We never did shout Aaron out for
2.
bringing the
One. Frozen chocolate.
no.
Hail frozen chocolate.
Night! I mean,
Well, so apparently now, if you vote for frozen chocolate, you're a Nazi. Because that's what these two are doing. So if you don't want to be a Nazi, it's a frozen hot chocolate.
because regular, like chocolate milk, is just the fewer.
No.
Okay. So if I have chocolate milk, right?
Yes, we've done this debate 10 different times. Bring
I'm
a different
just
point
saying.
up. Bring a different point up.
I'm
Let's
just saying, if I have chocolate milk, it's chocolate milk, right? If it's from a cooled standpoint, but not quite frozen, it's in the fridge, right? It's chocolate milk. If I heat it up, it becomes hot chocolate. And if I put it in the freezer, it becomes
Frozen hot chocolate.
frozen chocolate milk.
But again, if you take it from hot to cold, it's frozen hot chocolate.
You have all the
No,
ingredients
because
to
its
make,
base state is still the same.
You have
it's-
all the ingredients to build your truck. If you take one wheel off, it is still a truck, right?
Okay.
At which point of taking all the ingredients out is it no longer considered a truck?
So if you have a wheel, it's considered a wheel, right?
Just a wheel.
Right. Wait.
Finish this one, then I have a perfect one.
Okay.
A truck, if you have the frame, it's still considered a truck because of the frame. The
frame
ingredient
is what makes it a truck.
yes, but so
If the frame wasn't there, it wouldn't be a fucking
so
truck.
if it's give me a second. Ashley,
What?
it's 2 against 1. I'm trying to figure this out, and you're no
sorry.
help at all.
I'm ready.
Exactly.
Hold on, no, I'm not giving Kyle any help in this debate. This is you two. I'll go with Ashley next.
Okay.
But it's still different because it's food, and you can't taste a truck. That's the thing. Is I'm saying the difference between that is a taste wise. Melted, warm hot chocolate is warm.
Yeah, a wheel on a car is the same wheel as another one. It's the brand that is different. The identifier is
This is
different.
between you and Caleb.
My
It's between you and Caleb. Okay.
Let's move on to them because me and you are never going to agree on this. So let's move on to them and see what their
Okay.
debate is.
You guys,
Okay.
you guys,
You guys
argue
got to
then.
bring different debates into it.
I have a dune debate for this, okay?
okay.
Okay. If I were to go to Walmart or Woodman's or whatever grocery store I shop at, right?
Okay.
And I go to the frozen section,
Okay.
okay, and I pick up a pie.
Yep.
What's the label on it?
It's a
Like-
frozen pie.
Ah, yes. What happens when I bake it?
It just becomes a pie because it's no longer frozen.
It's not a hot frozen pie!
It's a baked pie.
It's not a it's not a hot frozen pie? What?
Exactly.
What?
Yeah.
No.
Come at me.
Because
What do you got to say for that?
And if you freeze it again, what is it?
If
It's
you
a
bake
pie.
a pie,
It's a
baked
frozen pie.
Frozen pie.
It's a baked pie because it's baked.
Yeah, it's a baked.
Exactly.
Because you can eat.
Yeah, but it doesn't
It's not
become.
frozen.
It's a baked refrozen pie.
No.
Okay.
Yes.
So the problem we're
That's
having
why
is
you started laughing.
they're different.
Sounds funny.
Different things are classified as different things in certain ways. Okay. Hot chocolate is a flavor.
Mm-hmm.
A flavor.
It's a temperature.
It's a temperature.
No, it's a flavor.
It would only be a flavor if there was something spicy in it.
No.
Yes.
No.
Because if we're talking about flavors, then hot is spicy. We're talking about temperature. What gives hot chocolate its name is the temperature.
Exactly.
In the modern day,
Listen.
we're not talking about the 18
Yeah,
fucking
okay,
hundreds
yeah, right.
where they
I
put
agree.
fucking cayenne in it.
So
Yeah.
if I took a glass of milk or chocolate milk, warmed it up, and I took a hot chocolate package and mixed it, you wouldn't be able to tell the difference you're telling me? Is what you're telling me.
If you did what?
If I took hot or chocolate milk, warmed it up, and I took made hot chocolate, you're not gonna be able to tell the difference between the two? Yes, you will, because hot chocolate
Okay.
has a distinct taste. If I freeze chocolate milk and I freeze hot chocolate, you will be able to tell the difference on which is which because they are different.
On the next episode,
Ben, is water wet?
We're not getting into that one.
on the next episode, I am freezing chocolate milk. And I will hand pick this chocolate milk. And y'all know I love my fucking chocolate milk. I will hand pick
Yeah, we can
this
tell.
chocolate milk.
We can tell.
Fuck you. And I'm going to freeze hot chocolate. And I'm going to have you taste it. And I'm going to have you pick out which one is hot chocolate and which one is just frozen chocolate milk.
But okay, so how do I know that just not you shouldn't just freeze two of the same things?
What do you mean?
How am I gonna know that you didn't freeze two chocolate milks?
I'm a man of my word. I'll pinky promise it with Kyle, and we know how Kyle makes his. And I'll even pinky promise with you, but you know how Kyle takes his.
Pinky promises.
Makes his keeps his word with pinky promises.
I guess we can try this, but okay, whatever you say.
I promise you.
Difference.
I promise you.
But like I said, so I'm classified as I classify hot chocolate as a specific taste. Everybody does.
Sure, from what you grew up with.
So if you, yes, you're right. So if you have a Pop-Tart that is hot chocolate flavored when it's cold, is it just a chocolate Pop-Tart?
It's a Pop-Tart.
No, but I'm saying if you're classifying the flavor of it, if you have a hot chocolate Pop-Tart when it's not in the toasted, is it just a chocolate Pop-Tart?
It's
Or is it a
exactly
hot chocolate Pop-Tart?
I feel like with something like
But I
that.
usually
Yeah, okay.
It doesn't
my point is that-
Oh, listen.
My point
I
is
usually
that-
put mine in the microwave.
right, but that
It's
doesn't
still-
make it a
So it's still a
hot.
hot chocolate
No,
Pop-Tart.
but that doesn't make it a hot chocolate Pop Tart.
No, it makes it a hot chocolate Pop-Tart.
Yeah,
'Cause it's hot.
But when it's
Otherwise,
when
it's a chocolate
when you
Pop-Tart.
buy when you pull it out of the package, right in the package. Don't warm it up or do anything with it. It is a hot chocolate flavored Pop-Tart.
Same with the fucking pie. You buy a frozen pie,
No,
you
but
heat it up, it's baked.
you literally just proved my point. A hot chocolate's a flavor that you look for because it's not like I said, it's not a
They don't
chocolate
have a
Pop-Tart.
hot chocolate. Oh, they,
It's just an
they have
example.
marshmallow hot cocoa,
Marshmallow hot cocoa.
But a
which
hot-
that is a specific flavor because
Yeah.
that's marshmallow.
Oh my god.
Yeah. And it's cocoa.
But it's still hot. There's still a hot word there. So when you're eating it cold, it's still a
Pop
hot.
Tarts are meant to be eaten hot, though.
Yeah.
So that's
Or cold.
They're meant to be eaten hot, and they're assuming
I don't see
that
ice
they're
flavor
going to
Pop-Tart.
make it hot.
So you have M&Ms that are hot chocolate
I
flavored.
would not eat a s'mores Pop
I don't
Tart
know.
without warming it up
Slim
because
Shady-
that just seems wrong.
Slim Shady's
I mean,
been
I
on
would.
fire.
I've done it before.
I wouldn't.
Slim Shady's been on fire recently.
Okay.
That Eminem's been pretty fucking hot with his last album. So
I think right now is a good time to cool down from this debate because it is, I think, very evident that Ben, me and Kyle aren't going to change you and Ashley's mind, and
well,
you and Ashley aren't going to change
it
our
was
minds.
2 against
Yeah.
1 most of the time, so I think we
It
won.
was.
No,
I do
because
think we
Ashley's
won
off
this.
on La La Land over
However,
there.
however,
Let's put out a poll.
However-
I'm working.
You can work
I-
after.
I would
We all
love,
do.
I would love to hear all of our listeners' comments, questions, concerns.
We can put a question on.
We'll put a poll up, and we want you to tell us
We can do it on Spotify,
who won
right?
this debate.
And Discord.
Put a poll up so we can see
No,
stuff.
because I don't use Spotify anymore. I use something else.
Let's do Discord.
Oh.
But Discord and on our social medias, we can.
Ooh, yeah,
throw up
Discord. What's our Discord? Kindling Conversations?
Yeah, you can get to it by going to kindlingconversations.com/Discord.
Yeah.
There you go.
But we'll also throw it up on our social medias.
Can
and
you throw
everything.
something up on the website, like a poll, too?
No, unfortunately not. We're not quite that advanced.
Darn.
Oh, Jesus.
And we also
Nice.
want to know if you like this debate podcast, if we should do another one.
Well, let's get into that here in just a second. What I want to know from our listeners, okay, I want your take on the frozen hot chocolate or frozen chocolate debate, okay? I want to hear your thoughts on why you think that you'd be a good guest to come in and debate with us in a 5-minute segment.
Yeah.
After the 5 minutes is over, you're
You're
gone.
getting kicked to the
You're
curb.
Yeah, you're out.
We
But
may continue the debate.
We can't
but
afford
you're
to have
gone.
you on for more than 5 minutes.
We can continue the debate, but I think at this point we're each beating a dead horse with each other.
Right.
So if you can if you think you can bring in fresh insight to either mine and
We
Kyle,
need facts.
and I'd like to
Or-
bring in 2 people if we can, so that way we can have one on either side of the aisle
Or
as
if
well.
you have something else you'd like us
True.
to debate about that's not political, we will gladly do that.
Even if it's minorly political, but don't make it like
Yeah.
political.
None of us here are
political.
Yeah.
politicians and know really amount
Yeah.
of information that we should.
We don't really have a platform that we
Right.
need to. But if you want to make it moderately political,
another-
minorly,
Right? Another
like don't be afraid
Yep.
to let us know your suggestions. Just throw it in our social medias,
social medias, yep.
comments, on stuff.
TikTok,
But beyond
Facebook,
that,
any of them.
yeah, like Ben was saying earlier, we would love to know if you enjoyed this debate cast. We do apologize to all of our headphone users out there
Sorry.
because
It got a little heated.
it did get a little heated.
My sweatshirt came off.
Yeah, it did. Yikes.
Mine stayed on.
You know you like it.
Put your shirt down right now, fucker.
Rubs his nipple on the mic.
Anyways,
He's
I
like,
think I don't know about you, Kyle. I don't know about you, Ben. Actually, you were working the entire time.
Yes.
yeah.
But I had a lot of fun with this episode.
On
Yep. Glad we can
the
decide
next
that's a
debate-
frozen hot chocolate.
the next debate is water wet.
No, we're not debating that.
Yeah,
We're debating that.
We have no knowledge to stand on.
'Cause
for
water's
water
wet.
Yeah.
Well, it is wet. I agree with you.
Exactly.
Water is wet.
so we need topics, controversial ones that aren't super controversial,
that aren't water's
but
wet
like
or not.
frozen hot chocolate versus frozen chocolate. We'd love to know your thoughts.
What makes a baby a baby? No,
Oh,
that's,
No.
no.
yeah,
No.
that's real controversial.
You want to go? You want to nosedive into political? That's the one we do.
Yeah, exactly. I knew that would get Ashley to pipe up.
You want nosedive into political? I can get my cousin on this podcast real fucking quick, and he can make it political for
Or
us.
That is true.
Maybe some other topics that may come up on the podcast already that may happen the next couple episodes.
Like,
Yeah.
is Caleb 10% straight or 10% gay? Who knows?
What?
Yeah.
No, it's Caleb 10% gay or is
But I think we got it mixed around. Is he 90% straight, 10% gay, or 10% straight, 90% gay?
Okay,
You're just thinking
we've
random
got some
things
fun
now.
episodes, and I think we've also got some heartfelt, more heavy episodes coming up in the
Yes.
pipeline. I wouldn't get used to laughing all the time. I think we do want to give a good mix.
We've
of,
gotten heartfelt. Me and Kyle have both
For
pretty much
sure.
cried.
for sure.
I
I'm
didn't
just
witness
saying,
you cry, though. I got called out.
Yeah,
I
am
held mine
just
back.
saying-
I almost did.
I am just saying though, like we're not gonna keep this as a rambling podcast anymore, like we were. We're actually gonna try to bring some substance to it.
Instead of just talking about 10 million different topics in one,
However,
we're just
Deba-
stick with one topic.
Debate-cast was fun.
Yeah.
And I think we
Yeah.
definitely need to do more episodes like this.
But I wouldn't consider that a rambling cat podcast. A
No,
rambling
no, no,
podcast
no, no.
is we talk about a bunch of random events that happened or
Yeah.
something like that.
I
but-
think this Debate-cast though was fun, and we need to keep it going.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So, anything else you guys want to add?
I don't think so. Please continue to support us. Share the podcast with anybody you know. We could use all the help we could need.
I'm Kyle.
I'm Ashley.
I'm Ben.
I'm Caleb.
Aloha.
And this has been the Debatecast.
This has been the Killing Conversations Debatecast.
Toodles.
Deuces.
Aloha.
Adios.